Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome. If you want to learn how to add snow to American Truck Simulator, this is the video for you. In this video, we're going to learn how to install the very popular snow mods to your American Truck Simulator experience. Let's get started. In order to be able to have snow in your game, you have to do three things. First, we have to download the mods. Second, we have to install them in the game. And then third, we have to activate them. Let's take each one of those steps in order. First, how do we download the mods? Okay, the mods are made by this very popular mod maker for Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator called Grimes. Now, the mods are too big to fit in the Steam workshop, so he has them listed on his own WordPress site. The address for that site is grimesmods.wordpress.com. So the first thing you want to do is to go to that site. There's a link down in the description down below. Once you get there, you're going to see what looks like something like what looks like behind me here on the screen. And you can see that we have a navigation bar, Home, ETS2 mods, and ATS mods. We want to click the ATS mods thing. So now we're on the ATS mods page. He has a bunch of other mods that you can check out that all install in similar ways. But the one that we want, the winter mod, because that's the one that has snow. So right there, the Frosty Winter Mod. We're going to click on that. And now we're on the Frosty Winter Mod page. Now, this is a very important step. And what you want to make sure is that the mod has been updated for the latest version of the game. So if you're running Steam, your Steam version is probably going to be the latest version of the game. But after a new version comes out of American Truck Simulator, it can take Grimes a couple of weeks to update the snow mod because he has to change some of the textures and files and things like that. Now, right here, we can see Frosty Winter version 4.8. It's good for ATS 1.46. And I know already that this is the current version of the game that I'm running, so I am good to go. If you're not sure of the version you're running, of the version of American Truck Simulator you're running, as soon as you boot up the game, in the bottom right-hand corner of the page is your version number. You can just look at that and make sure it matches this number. Now that we know we're good to go, we can scroll down here, and it's a lot of descriptions about the mod and everything like that. And here are the files that we need to download. First up, if you want to pay $1 and donate to Grimes, you can get the Download Frosty, which has all of them right here. But the one that's right under that, that says free downloads with ads, this is the only file you need. So if you want to just simple, I want snow in my game, we want to just go do with this mod. Down below this, we have some optional downloads, and we'll talk about what those are momentarily. But let's talk about how to download the very important one. You need this one. It's a 1.3 gigabyte file, and it's downloaded through ShareMod. So all you're going to do is you're going to click on it, and it's going to open up this window. You should see the name there. It says Frosty ATS version 4.8.scs, 1.3 gigabytes. We're good. How to download. The instructions are right here, but we're going to click on this Create Download link. And then we have to wait. There's a little timer there. So we're kind of, I think we're watching these ads like the Cloudflare ad or something like that. Now it says download link is ready. I click on that. And now I get the option, a new page loads here, and it says start download. Your download link or file is ready. I'm going to click start download, and you should see up on the bottom of the window. You can't see it here because I can't show all the screen. You should see your Frosty ATS version 4.8 or whatever it is downloading correctly to your downloads file. So we're good. That's it. Now all the mods download, all the other optional mods download the same way. So let's go talk about those optional files now, but the process is going to be the same thing. So you don't need to see this one again. Let's go back and talk a little bit about these optional files because some of them are pretty cool and you probably want some of them. And they're all small too. The only big one is the 1.3 gigabyte, the main file here. Okay, so the optional add-ons. First of all, you have download Heavy Winter Addon version 4.8. Now this adds more snow, slushy roads, less vegetation on the side. It's just a more winter stuff. I really like this one, so I always download this one as well. The next one is download Physics Addon version 4.8. This one's fun for a little while because it makes the roads slippery. So if you just download the snow mod or the heavy winter mod, the roads aren't any slipperier. So you're going to be driving on snow and slush, but you're going to have the same traction that you have on regular roads in the game. If you want to get the full winter experience, you want to download the Physics add-on that makes the roads slippery. You're going to crash into things and it's going to be really funny for a while, and then you probably turn it off later, but it's worth getting. I highly recommend it if you haven't done it for that full winter driving experience. Now the next one here is new since the last time I've done a tutorial on this. Download Clean Roads Addon version 4.8. What this does is, a lot of people said, well, winter, it's great to have snow on the side of the road, but usually the roads are clean or cleared. They've been plowed and stuff like that. So it's a little odd to always have snow on the roads in the winter mod too. So Grimes created this file that has the snow mod, but clean roads. The roads are going to be just wet, but there won't be any snow on them. So if you want that look, you want to download this file as well. And then the last is a little kind of a would you say, kind of a chromey type thing, Frosty Wheels. It basically just adds some frost to your truck snow tires. So I'm going to download all 5 of these, and they follow the same process as we did with the main file, so I'm not going to show that. And then we're going to have all the files we're done, and we're done with step 1. We've downloaded the files that we need to add the snow mod. Let's go to step 2. So we've downloaded all the files to our computer, but they're in the wrong place, right? So now we have to install them in the game. This is really easy. Here are the 5 files if you've downloaded all the files. The first one that you absolutely need, Frosty-ATS-version 4.8 or whatever version you got. Make sure you get the ATS version of this file because there are ETS2 versions of them as well. You want the American Truck Simulator one for American Truck Simulator. The other 4 optional mods, Frosty Wheels, Frosty Physics ATS, Frosty Heavy Winter, Frosty version, whatever it is, /clean/roads, SCS, and those are the files. Now, you don't have to unpack these or do anything else to them. You want to go to your downloads folder on your computer, and you want to copy all of those, and then you want to put them here. So basically, if you're using Windows in Steam, you want to go to your Documents folder, look inside that, and you're going to find American Truck Simulator, and then look inside that, and you're going to see a folder called Mod. Now, if you don't have a folder called Mod, you can just make one there, but make one there and then open that up. And you're going to paste all of these files or just drag them in there and put them all in that Mod folder that's in American Truck Simulator that's in your Documents folder. Super easy. So once you put the files there, you've installed the mods, and we are good to go. Now, if you're using a Mac, I've put instructions. It's a little bit trickier. I'll put instructions on how to do that, links to instructions how to do that down below in the description. So we're done with step 2. Now let's go into the game and activate our mods. Step 3. All right, so we've got the mods installed. Now it's time for step 3. We're going to activate the mods. And just as a quick reminder, we can see in the bottom right-hand corner that the version of my game is 1.46, which corresponds to the version of the Frosty mods that work for this version. So we're all good there, just performing a check. Now, we're going to go into the mod manager here. And if we've done everything correctly, we should see, as we do behind me here, all of the Frosty mods. We've got Frosty Wheels, the main Frosty mod right here, the Frosty Physics to make the road slippery, Clean Roads if we want clean roads, and Heavy Winter. So let's learn how to activate them and make sure we get them in the right order. First up, if you have any other weather mods active, you need to deactivate those. And so if we look through my list here in the top right-hand side, we have none, so we're good there. If I did, I'd just click on it. I could double click on it to remove it, and then click the yellow arrow as well to move it over to the deactivated mods. But none of our mods, we don't have any weather mods there, so we're good with that step. The next step is we want to install all of the Frosty mods that we want. I'm just going to put all 5 in there. And again, if you just want the main one, this is the only one you absolutely need, is the Frosty 4.8 one. But let's put them all in. To install them, I can click on them and I can click on this right arrow, or super shortcut, I can just double click on them and they all go in. So I'm just double clicking on all 5 mods, and now they are all in here. Now there's 3 things to know about the correct order for these mods, so let's talk about that now. The first thing is, do the Frosty mods have to go in any particular place in your load order? The answer is yes. You want the Frosty mods, all 5 of them, before any other mod that you load. So we have them up right here now. You have them, all 5 of them are above all the other mods, so we're good with that part. The second thing is, you might say, well, is there any particular order you need to load the Frosty mods in with the other Frosty mods? And the answer is yes. The main Frosty mod, version 4.8 here, has to be at the bottom of all the other Frosty mods. So we have a problem right now. We can see we have Frosty Wheels is below the Frosty mod. So I'm just going to click on Frosty 4.8 and then down at the bottom, decrease the priority to move it to the bottom of the load order. So we've taken care of 1, all the Frosty mods are at the top. We've taken care of 2, the main Frosty mod is at the bottom of all the other Frosty mods. Then the last thing you need to know, if you did install the Clean Roads and the Heavy Winter, the Clean Roads has to load before, it has to be above the Heavy Winter. So we have a problem right here. Clean Roads is below the Heavy Winter, we'll have problems. So I'm going to click on Clean Roads and I'm going to click on Increase Priority to bring it above the Heavy Winter. And now our load order is good. Clean Roads is before Heavy Winter, everything else is before the main Frosty mod, and all our Frosty mods are at the top. If we've done everything correctly, we want to come down here and confirm our changes, and now we should be able to go into the game, and if we've done everything correctly here, we're going to see the truck load up, and we're going to have a winter wonderland. All right, so the game is just loaded in. As you can see, we have successfully installed all the mods. Look, we got the Frosty rear tires. Apparently the front tires don't get Frosty, but we can see the Frosty on the rear. We can see snow all around. Now, one thing, we're down in Texas. It snows everywhere in the game. So if you put the snow mod in, it's all over the United States. You don't have a choice to make the warmer states non-snowy. So you get a blanket Christmas snowstorm for the whole time you've got it on. We can see snow on all the trees and on the ground and everything like that. And we can see, because we have the Clean Roads mods off in the distance there up by my head, there's no snow on the roads. So if you don't want that, if you want snowy roads, you would disable the Clean Roads mod kind of thing, which I probably do because I like the snowy roads too. But the last thing I want to show you is a lot of people say, oh, this is great, I got the snow mod installed, but it doesn't snow in my game. So I just want to show you how to increase the snow. To make it snow more, this is what you do. We're going to go to our options. So we're going to escape out of the game and go back into the main room. We're going to click on our options. We're going to click on gameplay. And then here we see all of the different gameplay options. We want to go to game settings, which is the very first one. And we're going to scroll down till we get this one right here, rain probability. And we can see that right now it's set fairly low. Left is low, right is high for this. So if you want to make it snow more in your game, you're going to slide this all the way over to the right. It's going to snow pretty much it's going to snow just tons. I don't know if it's all the time, but it's a lot of snow. I've been stuck in like 2-day snowstorms with that. But I'm definitely going to increase it for this because down here, it snows kind of like it rains in the game, which is just, it's not very much. So I'm going to put it like 3/4 and leave it there. So we'll close out of this and that's set. And now when we come back into our game experience, we're going to have a lot more snow than if we left the rain probability on that side. So basically your rain probability controls your snow probability in the game, and that's how you set it. And with that, that's everything there is to know about installing snow mod and making it snow in your American Truck Simulator game. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see us go for a ride in the snow with the Physics Slippery Roads mod on, then I'll put a link to that video right here. And you can watch that and we'll go for a ride in a snowy winter wonderland. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day.